Good afternoon, y'all. This is Donnie Mojo with Trendly Indicators. I wanted to go over a couple of things with you. The first one is a really cool uh, strategy that I found from AlgoPro. Um, this is going to be just to start out with just a review of this particular strategy. It's one of the few that I found that is really good. So I thought I'd share it with you. The the publication on this one is the chart. The screenshot is set up with NQ, so that's encouraging because I trade. That's the main um, futures contract that I trade, and so the strategy report shows 83,000 in profits, $7,820 in drawdown, over 127 trades, 92% profitable, 5.641 is the profit factor. So all that's really good. So I was just curious to see if I could. I went ahead and got a subscription to it, and I loaded it on my chart, and that's what we have here. And if you guys are interested, I can show you guys the settings, but I won't go into that um, for the sake of not for this video not being too long. So here's the signals right here. There's a buy signal there. There's a short signal here. Let me get rid of that. There's a short signal here with a take profit. Short signal there with a take profit. Looks like a long signal there, and then a DCA. So it does DCA and took profit there. It looks like in the money. Long signal there, take profit in the money. Long signal there, take profit in the money. Long signal there, take profit in the money. So this is just NQ on a 5-minute chart, just like the publication showed. So here's a long signal and then a long signal DCA, and then a take profit in the money. So a lot of winners here. Long signal DCA, take profit in the money. So I'm not sure. Long signal, take profit in the money. Long signal, take profit in the money. Short signal DCA, short signal, and take profit in the money. So I haven't seen any losers yet. Long signal DCA, take profit in the money. Long signal, take profit in the money. I mean, I haven't seen any losers. Oh, here we go. Here's a small loser right here. So you had two long signals. Took a little heat on it too, and then oh no, it was a winner. It was a small winner. Sorry, I was thinking of this is a short signal, but yes, this is a long signal with a DCA add-on. Took a little heat on it, and then took profit in the money. So cool. I misread that. Sorry. Same thing here. DCA took profit in the money. Took profit in the money. Man, just wonder if it even takes losses. So yeah, right there is a small loser for sure. The rest of these are in the money. So I'll quit going all the way back. I won't go all the way back. I'll just show you guys. I'm not sure how far back they went on the publication strategy report. This is 1 year from today. Today is October 1st, 2025. And I went back deep. I did a deep back test, October 1st, 2024. So 1 year from today. And these are the results. 91%. So pretty dang close to what the publication showed. So that's really encouraging. A lot of times you never know what you're going to get when you actually bite the bullet and buy something. So you can get, I think, I just went with the monthly on this, but I'll probably, if I'm able to automate this, and it takes, it takes a lot of time. It saves me, if it saves me a lot of time by automating it and I don't have to worry about it, that's really cool. So I'll probably buy the lifetime subscription. I think it's like $300 or $400 or something, but to me it would be worth it if the automation is legit and everything works out with some forward testing. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I'll put the link to this indicator in the description of the YouTube video here, and we'll move on to something else. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys that, but also, I'm going to always show you guys something to do with the SigmaNine. So I'll show you what I added today, and I'll be publishing this. I got to switch here, switch charts here to where I was actually working on this. So I was working on a 15-minute Heikin-Ashi chart. So there we go. Let all this kind of update. And here's the indicator that I was playing with today. And I'll show you guys what I added to the SigmaNine to accommodate some cool stuff. Sorry, let me turn. I've got some alerts going off in the background. So let me show you guys what this indicator is. I'll put a link to this as well in the video description. It's Heikin-Ashi smoothed buy sell sun cedar. The publisher is Sun Cedar, and so I just added that. I did adjust the EMA length. I think it's 55 by default. I adjusted it to 200. Just messing around with it and trying to find some good settings for the SigmaNine to do its thing. So what we do is we took this, added it, and I'll hide the SigmaNine so you can see the buy and sell signals there. That's the buy and sell signals. So what we do is we take those buy and sell signals and we plug them into the SigmaNine. And the way you do that is to go to these external signals triggers. This is the settings for the SigmaNine Pro. Enables external buy and sell signals. And we just click this little drop down. And all of these options right here, all of these plots here are have to do with this Heikin-Ashi smooth buy and sell V4. And so here's the buy label. That's going to be our buy signal for the SigmaNine, and there's our sell label. That's going to be the sell signal. So just like that, I mean, just by doing that, that's going to give us these labels. And so what you notice here is uncheck that because that's going to be the new feature. I want to show you what it looks like without that selected. So let's let this populate here. It's going back a whole year, so it might take a little bit to update. All right, so what I'm noticing here, what I noticed with this indicator when I plug this in is that look, the take profit is, I mean, it's terrible. The statistics here are terrible. So let's look at the backtest results. That's not accurate. I know it's not accurate because we're using Heikin-Ashi candles. So what I want you to see though is you see this label here. It says stop hit. I wish you could see the actual lines, but TradingView only lets you plot so many lines. There's only so many visual displays and labels that you can put on an indicator, and each one of these buy and sell signals has 10 targets. So if I get so many labels on here, each one has 10, and TradingView just shuts it off. It won't let you plot anymore. So unfortunately, but it does let me plot the label. So right for this sell signal here, you can see it came up and hit the stop, and that was what I was noticing a lot. So I started thinking, well, what if when we got the buy or sell signal from whatever indicator we're using, and we plugged it into SigmaNine, What if we had a way to, when we got this sell signal, what if we had a way to wait until the stop was hit before we entered this sell? So I worked on that today, and I was able to come up with what I think is going to be the solution. So I know you guys don't. I know that using Heikin-Ashi bars and using the strategy tester is usually not the greatest idea, because it gives you a false idea of what the profit and loss actually is. Um, but I want to argue that point by let me enable this, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to display a couple of other things as well, so you can see what's actually happening with the real price. So first thing I'm going to do is display this real price dots here, and then let's see, real close. Okay, so this will show us the actual high and low and close of each one of these candles. And I'm not sure why. Something wrong here. Let me just double check. Second. I adjusted everything to show you guys that AlgoPro, and I may have messed something up. Something wrong here. A minute and see if it adjusts it. The P&L was a lot better. I wouldn't be showing this to you if it was a negative P&L. Okay, so that's 4 months. So that, okay, now let's go back to the 15-minute. Maybe something's not loading right or something. Let's do 30 days and we'll see what that looks like. So 30 days worked. Sorry guys, this is should have stuck to showing you guys just one thing, but I wanted to show you guys that AlgoPro. It's really neat. Okay, there we go. So that's the strategy report. 175,000. This is one contract. Make sure. Yes, one contract. And you can see, profit factor is excellent. 600 trades. It's a very small drawdown comparatively speaking. And so what we did now is, you see this same sell signal that I was talking about earlier. So it didn't take it there. Instead, it waited until the stop was hit. And this is just a predefined level for this entry. What would be the entry here? It'd be the stop. This would be the stop for this entry right here. And so it fired off the sell signal, and it waited till the stop was hit right here. And then we entered, and then we exited right there. So, I know using Heikin-Ashis is not always advisable, but this case, you can see this blue line right here is the actual high of this particular candle. It's the actual high, not the Heikin-Ashi high. It's the actual high. And so it actually did go up there and tag that stop, and it reversed back down. This white dot is kind of hard to see. Let me make that bigger. So that white dot is the actual close of the candle. See, the close for this candle is down here on that Heikin-Ashi candle, but the actual close was right there at the white dot. So we know that price actually did go up there and tag that stop, and it actually did go down and fill the limit order, the limit exit right there. Let's do another one. So this one's kind of hard to see because we got a label right there in the way. But here's your there's your buy signal, and it's at the close. So your buy signal's right there, and it's not showing it. It's not showing the label because I'm sure there's a limitation TradingView's putting in. But you can see the price actually did go down and tag the stop right there, because the actual low is way down here and the close was down here. So I know price went there, and the high of this candle is the blue line. So I know that price actually went up there and it actually exited right there. So as soon as you get the order filled is when it automatically is going to put in the limit order right there, and it got filled. So that's very encouraging as far as these results go. I did have one that was like 400 and something thousand with one contract, and I don't know what I did with it. I've adjusted things to where I've kind of lost that. I'll have to mess around, but 175,000 is very encouraging. Let's do entire history. I don't know how far back that goes. Oh, 1799. Let's see what that says. I haven't even looked at that report. It might take a little bit. So that's pretty much all I had. I was gonna just mess around and just while I'm shooting this video, and so you guys can see, this isn't like scripted to show you guys like the best, whatever, There's so many scammers out there, but this is very candid. I wanted to show you guys a candid view of what what I'm looking at and what I'm working on. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. Don't forget, I put the links to all this stuff in the description. If I don't get this loaded here in a second, I'll just end the video. But that's going back a long ways. It might take a while. But we can look at a couple of more examples here. So there's this is actually plotting. We haven't reached the limitation from TradingView yet. So here's the actual signal, the buy signal. It happened right here. We didn't actually get in until right there. When that stop was hit, this is the entry from this buy signal right here. So we got the buy signal. We could have taken it and probably done fine. You see it hit multiple targets. But we actually, didn't get in until right there. And what happened, price went down there. There's the blue dotted line that shows that the actual low went down there. And then our target, when it takes the buy down here, it just adjusts these. In fact, I've got a feature here where you can do that. Second. It's probably going to be hung up because of this dang report going back to 1799, the year 1799. So anyway, I've got a little feature where a toggle that'll bring these target lines down here. Either way, you don't have to display them for it to actually take the take profit. So there you go. That's that buy signal and the take profit exit there. So I know, even though it's Heikinashi, I know that that actually happened. Same thing here. I don't know where the sell signal is. Oh, this sell entry is probably back here from this. See this sell signal right here? The stop for that sell signal was right there. Right there where it took that entry right there. So I know price went up there because the candle actually closed, and the low of that candle is right there. It's hard to see, but it's below where the exit is. So I know price actually went there. So I know that these profitable trades, the win percentage for this strategy is pretty. It's got to be pretty close because I've went back and reviewed most of them, at least for, as far as the historical goes, and it's pretty dang close. So that's very encouraging. I'm gonna quit trying to load this. Go back to just the 1 year because that should be easier to load. There's no telling how long that would have taken. So that's so 175,000 on one contract for 1 year. 94% win percentage. $4,400 in drawdown, which is basically nothing, and a profit factor of 4.5. So as you know, if you notice the Evo AlgoPro is awesome. I'm very impressed with that. Very impressed. That's the getting there. So yeah, I've got all this stuff out of whack here. So it's 21,000, and the profit factor is 8. So very impressive results with this right here. Nothing wrong with this at all. My thing is, and that shoot, you could probably get your subscriptions, at least get your money out of that, if you were to go ahead and get that. But when you compare that 21,000 over 1 year span to 175,000 trading one contract still, I think you guys know what my decision would be. So I'm not sure what, even though there's nothing wrong with that Evo, that's really impressive. Let this load and then I'll get off of here. To be 15-minute, that's what I was working. Oh, there you go. So 175,000. I would much rather have this than the other the Evo, even though the Evo is very legit. I'd much rather have this for obvious reasons. And so that's just the SigmaNine Pro, available for free. At least the beta version is available free of charge right now. I'll put a link to that. I put a link to this one, which is just a free, almost, just a random indicator that I found today. And all I did was point these buy and sell signals to the SigmaNine, so I get the statistics, but also get the order management. I get to override, a few things. We got the signal right here from the I can actually smooth buy and sell. There's the buy signal, and here's the SigmaNine picking up that signal, and then we can override it, and we can kind of manipulate it however we want to. In this case, we're waiting for the stop to hit to buy it. To actually enter this signal, enter this trade, and then we're managing it from there via the targets. So that's really sweet. I don't know if there's anything else like that on the market. If there is, I don't know about it. This is a really unique indicator. So I would encourage you to check it out. Click on the link or copy and paste it into your browser or whatever, and then sign up for the free beta, and you can play around with it, and you can join the Discord, and I can show you some other things. I try to show you guys something every day that has to do with the SigmaNine and its capabilities. So anyway, hope this helped, and I'll see you guys